if you are a subscriber. Beautiful butterflies and perfect people, I'm so happy to see you today. We are talking about 5 ways you can know that Sisterlocks are not for you. Because what's for one is not for all, and these are not for everybody. To thine own self be true, right? Number 1, if you cannot handle the whirlwind of attention, comments, and inquiry as it relates to your locks and how you look and what you are doing, be it good and bad, positive or negative, then Sisterlocks are not for you. You will have people coming up to you all the time, people asking you, what did you do? Why did you do it? Especially if they start looking crazy, as some of us say, even though it's not crazy. They'll be wondering what's going on with your hair. If you got them while they're very short and you're looking like a plucked chicken, which you look like when you get a retie, people are going to be wondering what's going on, what happened. Other people are going to walk up to you, they're going to want to touch these, they're going to ask you what these are, or is there a weave? They're going to try to touch them before they even get permission. People are going to want to just feel and experience your hair. If you can't handle that, you get offended. Sisterlocks are not for you. Number 2, Sisterlocks are not for you if you are not ready to do your inner work. Okay, I'm talking about self-love. I'm talking about self-acceptance and self-validation. When you start your Sisterlocks journey, whether or not you think it's a superficial decision that you're making based on this edifice here or this outward vessel, it becomes something of a spiritual journey for you. And some of the first things that you're going to begin to notice, that's the hubby, I got to put y'all on hold because we're in the middle of some stuff that's going on and I got to take this call, but I hit the decline for a second, so I might have to pause. Let me see if I can finish this comment. So first thing you're going to start to notice is having to accept how you look. Some people have trouble with that phase and they put a scarf on and cover up their hair. Now, although I wore a scarf for other reasons, but some people wear a scarf to cover their hair because they're afraid of what other people will think while they're going through the process. They haven't quite made that leap yet because it's not an easy leap to make for people. So starting to accept yourself and then starting to love who you are. And in the process of doing that, validating who you are as being different, as being a nonconformist, as someone who's going back to nature, as someone who's prepared to get back in touch with themselves, as someone who said, I've had enough trying to be something that's not me. Making a statement, because when you have a natural hairstyle in the dynamic, in the context of African American history or the African diaspora, it is a statement that you make because of the imperialism, the colonialism, the enslavement, and the identity issues that we've had throughout the course of history. It's not the same as any other cultural group that just decides to wear their hair straight or wear their hair curly or do whatever it is they do. Hair has a sensitivity in our community, or it has a historical context. So you begin to go through a journey. If you're not prepared to do that inner work, Sisterlocks are not for you. Number 3, if you're inflexible and impatient, Sisterlocks are not for you. If you need to control how you look every day, if you need to control the journey, the process, and how the locks are going to look, and whether or not you're going to have frizz or you're going to have bumps and lumps and matted hair and things that look crazy, and you're not willing to be patient on the journey, you're going to have problems. If you're busy comparing yourself to other people and you got these locks because of the way other people look, and if yours don't look that way and they veer from what you've seen other people experience, then you're going to have trouble with your Sisterlock journey. And this may sound simple, but this is an investment. It's a lifetime decision. So it's something you really need to go into and give a lot of thought. If you're not willing to be patient when the heat starts, when people start saying, what did you do to your hair? Are you really going out like that? Look at this. This looks crazy. Are you serious? Really? Like, come on, please go in there and put a beret over your head or put a hat on or something. Or the people on the job start looking at you kind of crazy because they don't understand what you're doing and they think that you need to assimilate for them. If you're not ready for all of that, then you're going to have trouble. Sisterlocks are not for you. The 4th reason why Sisterlocks might not be for you has to do with financial challenges and financial challenges and scheduling flexibilities or options. Reason being is this: you have to give consideration to what it requires in terms of rescheduling, the reties, and the maintenance again and again and again that's going to be required for your hair. For example, if you live in a place like Kentucky or a state like Wisconsin, and you know that the closest loctician is 4 hours away, and you can't make that journey, and you're not going to be able to do it on an every 8 to 12 week basis or every 6 to 8 week basis, depending upon what your situation is, it's something you want to think about. If you know, for example, that you're getting ready to have a baby, and in those initial months, you know what it's like. You got 3 other kids already. You don't have any help. You don't have a village, and you're not going to be able to get away for some time, some mommy time to get your hair done, or even to get an install. It's going to be problematic. You're going to want to think about these things ahead of time. If you know you're getting ready to leave the country, or you want to be out of the country for a few months, which I'm really considering, then I can do my own hair. You know, I can retype my own hair as a last alternative, but I can also train one of the natives to do it. You understand what I'm saying? I can be a do-it-yourselfer, but I can teach them how to be a do-you-me. So what I'm saying is you want to foresee potential complications. And the same is true with the financial considerations. Sisterlocks is an investment, but it's an investment in you. And it's, for me, really, I'm going to go so far as to say it's an investment in love and self-love. Okay, so it's definitely worth it no matter what. But the financial considerations are very real, and they're very real for a lot of people. Number one, what it takes to get them installed. That's the easy part. Where you can run into issues if you haven't thought this out is the maintenance that's required. Your retightenings can run anywhere from $100 on up to $200 or more, depending upon how long your hair is, how thick your hair is, how long you wait in between retightenings, the nature of your relationship with your loctician, supply and demand. All of these kinds of things come into play. Financial considerations are very, very important. If you're someone who, you know how they say, if you can't hold on to a penny, then the dimes and nickels are definitely going to get away. If you can't hold on to a penny, or you have money woes, or you got money blocks in your life, you need to take my course to teach you how to manifest more money in 28 days. But I'm joking. But no, that is true. But if you know that you have issues with being able to keep a savings account, being able to have a little bit of put back, being able to generate income over the long term, and things are unstable with you, and you're taking money from Peter to pay Paul, and you didn't eat last week because you had to take care of something else that was more important, or things are just not balanced financially, you know, you want to really consider, is this the right time in my life to get these Sisterlocks? Or you want to begin to consider, how can you maintain them on your own, which is definitely an option. How can you maintain them on your own? Last but not least, the fifth reason why Sisterlocks might not be for you has to do with needing to be 100% in. You need to be 100% in when you make this choice. That's different than doing a lot of research and feeling like you're at 80% and you think you want to get them and going to get them. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying you need to be 100% in when you decide to get these Sisterlocks for a multitude of reasons. But most importantly, this is a lifestyle, okay? Meaning it's going to change your life in a multitude of ways, okay? Some people have mates who don't like their Sisterlocks, which means they have mates who make the decisions that are most intimate to them, which is another issue. And I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying that's a very real issue for people. You could want to change your hair, which is your hair, but you could be holding to somebody else who doesn't see the beauty in you having the freedom to do whatever it is you want to do with your body temple. So, you know, you need to be 100% in when your hair starts looking a certain way and you feel some sort of sensitivity to what other people think. You need to be able to self-validate. You need to be able to self-love and self-accept. You need to be 100% in. You need to know what it is you're dealing with in the way of the financial challenges, the worries about what you may be feeling as it relates to your career, your job, how your hair is going to morph, hell, how you're going to morph. Because I'm telling you, you are going to morph, baby. Yes, you are. You're going to change for the better when you get these Sisterlocks. You're going to be free. You're going to be flying high, butterfly. You can fly. What was that song, y'all? Was that the Earth, Wind, and Fire or somebody? Open your eyes. You can fly. Open your eyes. You can fly. But anyway, you need to be 100% in, not 70%, not 80%, not 92%, not 91%. By the time you get those test locks installed in your hair, make sure you don't skip that step. By the time you get those test locks installed in your hair, you already gung-ho. You already know you want the locks, regardless of how the test locks turn out and if they looking crazy or whatever else. You know, irregardless, you want those locks no matter what. Be 100% in, or take the time that it is required to become 100% confident that this is the right choice for you. And if it's not, then Sisterlocks are not for you. You're with Tanisha Ali of Tanisha's Locks, Beauty Tips, and Potpourri. Please continue to come back to this channel as more will be revealed, more will be revealed, and more will be revealed. If you are interested in energy work, chakra balancing, Reiki clearing, a tarot and oracle card reading to see what the energy is around your life at this time, if you need spiritual mentoring or you're looking for a coach who will stand by your side, help you reach mental clarity, and help you tackle that next milestone in your life that might just seem a little impossible, and you know you need to clear your money blocks and cultivate prosperity, consciousness, and wealth creation, give me a call, or better yet, sign up for an online course so you can get a taste of what I have to offer without having to invest a whole boatload of duckies. I hope you have a great day. Sending lots of love and light your way. Please share this link, subscribe, or like. Find a way to give back to the channel.